To my hey down down,
Ho down down,
hey down,
hey down,
derry derry down among the leaves so green. Oh. Now the keeper would a hunting go, and under his arm he carried a bow, all for to shoot the merry little doe among the leaves so green.
Hello, we are the Headliners Peer Training Group, and we've been set a challenge to write our own Geordie song as part of the Taakin Hyde project funded by the Heritage Lottery Fund.
Throughout this programme, we're going to be speaking to various artists, musicians and Geordies about how they're trying to keep the language alive.
So firstly, we need to do our research. We went to the Newcastle City Library's Evolving English opening event, where local singer-songwriters and artists were going to perform.
I'll tell you the dames of some of the folks that lives in my neighbourhood. There are a lot of lazy good fanouts and most of them's far from good. From Sunday morning to Saturday night, they can't eat and day. Whatever they borrow, they never return, so you might as well hide it away. They'll borrow you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Simon Donald.
This is Simon, co-creator of Viz and comedian as well. What brings you to the event tonight? Why are you here?
You lovely lad. What brought me here?
Yeah.
I think what Newcastle Library are doing here is proving that there is some worth in libraries beyond books, because an event like this has really put together three entirely different aspects of Tyneside's culture in the arts. You know, because you got a poet and a folk singer and a comedian from three different generations, and I think that everything that we've done has been a direct reflection, really, of the Tyneside that each of us grew up in. Alright. Alright. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some topical. Now, when the bloke says, can you do some topical, I thought he meant like pineapples and mangoes. But apparently that's something different, you know, like that's lilt.
So this is a song, it's called Shifting to the Tune. And whenever I play it in anywhere else but Newcastle, it's called Relocating to the City. So the night, it's called Shifting to the Tune. Me fella says we'll have to go. Coals run out and there's nought below. Time to leave the old pit row. We're shifting to the tune. My name's Billy Mitchell. I'm a Geordie boy. Well, Geordie man, actually a Geordie grandfather. But I'm a Geordie. Wherever you go, you're sure to find a Geordie. You must have heard that phrase before.
Yeah.
And you can always tell a Geordie. Most of us don't lose the accent.
Do you know Alma Wheeler lives down Robert Street? Al was crowding her creels down the lane, a front to ward Jackie, flashing her drawers, wore a hussy. If her da finds out, he'll scud her lug. But if her ma finds out, she'll be donkey stone in the front step for a fortnight. She even gets her man, Billy, to buy the Sporting Man on a Saturday night, just 'cause it's pink. It makes lovely netty paper. Hangs it on a nail back of the outside closet door. They're reet posh, them folk, you know.
Where you going, Hinnie?
Haway, Hinnies.
Haway, man. Canny.
Haway, man. Don't be like that now. That kind of stuff, you mean?
Excellent.
Or higher up a height.
No, that is
Don't be so funny with me, lass.
What's that word they use for like the children and stuff? Bird. Yeah, that's so cool.
I've heard of YI man.
Okay, I hear that all the time. See, you say YI man, and we say okay.
Okay, I knew.
Aye.
Well, I'm used to the Geordie dialect. I used to come up here as a child, since I was about 6 or 7, so I'm very much used to it. I think it's the best dialect in the UK. I mean, it's a fantastic city, Newcastle, and its surrounding area, you know, Durham, Sunderland, and the coastline north of Newcastle. It's spectacular.
Hi, we're here today with Barry Hyde from the Futureheads. Hello, Barry.
Hiya.
Would you say your North East heritage is important to you?
Of course, yeah. I think being from Sunderland, there's a certain element of an attitude in Sunderland which is slightly down on itself. And I don't really understand why, because we have an amazing heritage in Sunderland. For example, the Bible was translated from Latin into medieval English in Sunderland. The oldest fossil of a flying lizard was found in Sunderland. The bubonic plague came in to the United Kingdom through Sunderland.
That's a good one.
Alice in Wonderland, the book, novel, was written partly in Sunderland, in a park right next to where I live. And there's a great heritage. But in the 1980s or the late 70s, the Northeast went into very, very dark times. And I think that was still kind of recovering from the darkness of the 80s.
You sing in a Northeast dialect.
Yeah.
A Macam to be precise.
Yeah. All my favourite singers really sing in their own voices, regardless of where they come from, whether it be Frank Sinatra or even Paul McCartney sings with a slight Liverpool accent. And then I thought, well, what's this odd thing about being from Sunderland and feeling like you can't sing in your own voice, you know? So I deliberately would actually broaden my accent when we do gigs as an identity, to be proud, you know.
The interview with Barry was great. I thought it was very interesting to hear what he thinks about his accent, and I think it's important that he does sing in his own accent and that he kind of promotes Sunderland and Macamness and, you know, Northeast in general.
When we sat down to write a song, we thought of all the Geordie words we heard, then put it into our lovely song.
It also captures the way the language is today, and we think it changes quite a lot, so it's important to do that.
Tune. Yes, a tune could factor in. Going down the tune.
I was on the boat, gone to the tune.
I like Taakin and Wee Lassie.
Champer for champagne.
That was a yes line.
That is a good one. Wind your neck in, I like that. I like sitting on me Todd. Start that. That's a good one. I'm sitting on my Todd like a lonely little sod. Then suddenly. Yeah. Suddenly I see a bonny wee lassie. She's chewing a Geordie and she's smiling back at me. Every time I'm down, my nanny says don't be. She says wind your neck in and pick your chin up. When it's raining, imagine that the lads have won the cup. Don't be so sour and never be so grey. Wind your neck in, that's what she used to say. Wind your neck in and pick your chin up. When it's raining, imagine that the lads have won the cup. Don't be so sour and never be so grey. Wind your neck in, that's what she used to say. Suddenly I see a bonny wee lassie. She's chewing a Geordie and she's smiling back at me. Suddenly I see that it's coming out to me. I'm missing my Hinnie, but I'm buzzing like a buzzing like a buzzing like a buzzing like a. Wind your neck in and pick your chin up. When it's raining, imagine that the lads are gonna come. Don't be so sour and never be so grey. Wind your neck in is what she used to say. Wind your neck in and pick your chin up. When it's raining, imagine that the lads have won the cup. Don't be so sour and never be so grey. Wind your neck in is what she used to say.
Today's been very productive, very enjoyable, especially the interview with Barry.
It's been brilliant, actually. I thought today was excellent. We had loads of fun, wrote a cool song, and hang around with Barry Hyde.
Thing is, he's down to earth, very natural, calm, just cool.
Thank you very much. It was very nice to meet you and nice
It was
talking
a
to you.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
That was Barry Hyde with Headliners.
Wind your neck in and pick your chin up. When it's raining, imagine that the lads have won the cup. Don't be so sour and never be so grey. Wind your neck in, that's what she used to say.